We all have strong opinions on the Windows operating systems. Most people seem to hate them, but it wasn't always that way. I remember Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows 2000, XP, and Vista. I even remember Windows 7. I'd argue that this was the last decent Windows operating system. While yes, you did eventually sort of fix Windows 8, it was still a bloated mess. Then we got 10, which was full of garbage. The search didn't work, and it tracked everything you did. But you could at least still remove almost all of that garbage and get it to work. However, that cannot be said of Windows 11. This is an operating system I refuse to use due to its lack of privacy, built-in adware, and AI crap. It honestly has me nostalgic for the older Windows operating systems. So today, I thought I'd revisit Windows 7 and take some of the sounds from that operating system and turn them into a VST. Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on the channel. My name is Patrick, also known as Netrunner, and today we'll be making a VST out of Windows 7. The original iconic sound designs of the Windows 95 OS were done by Brian Eno. He continued to aid in the designs of Windows all the way up to Windows XP. Later, when Microsoft was working on Windows 7, they brought on Matthew Bennett, who made a series of chime-like sounds similar in vein to Brian Eno's earlier work. He continues to work today on Windows OS, employing a design philosophy he refers to as sensory design. As per his website, sensory design supports the visual and moves beyond it, using additional sensory channels to communicate information more intuitively and effectively. Sensory design integrates hardware and visual design with sound, voice, tactile, kinetic, and spatial elements to orchestrate fluid product and brand experiences that resonate deeply with customers. Sensory design drives intuitive connections to products and brands for people of all abilities. Currently, he has also strived to invoke a sense of calm with his sounds in Windows 11. Perhaps this is a subtle acknowledgement of just how frustrating and broken that OS is. As per sensory design, the idea is to have a wide variety of sounds for different messages the OS is trying to communicate. This could allow one to diagnose the issue by audio alone, if the screen were to go black, for example. For this VST, I took 6 of my favorite Windows 7 sounds: the Windows Balloon, Windows Battery Critical, Windows Battery Low, Windows Critical Stop, Windows Default, and Windows Ding. I then arranged them so you could layer them together or solo them to create your own Windows-inspired sounds. The ADSR envelope and the built-in effects I've included add further creative sound shaping for you all to utilize. I've included a link in the bio of this video to a decent sampler library on Gumroad that I've made using this instrument. If you make anything cool with it, please feel free to share with me. I would love to hear. If you have any suggestions for my next video, please feel free to say so in the comments below. I hope you all get as much enjoyment from this as I have, and I hope to see you next time. Best, Patrick.